Hello everyone, we are Team Zeiss. My name is Matthias, I'm the coach of Team Zeiss, and together with Dora, we are the project management. We have 6 great developers, Eldi, Ming, Diana, Christina, Michael and Sandesh, and they will show you now what we achieved so far. Have fun.
So what is our project all about? It is about this. Our brains. To be more precise, it is about the procedure of brain surgery, of detecting and operating human brain tumors to prolong and save a patient's life. Convivo, a new device made by Zeiss, aims to improve this process through digitization. Instead of having to cut out cell tissue every time you want to locate the exact position of a tumor in the brain, you can now just use Convivo to take a digital picture of the living cells right there inside the brain. But before you now get too excited about the prospect of Convivo, there of course lies a problem in all of this, else you wouldn't be here. And the problem, it is this. The handbook. This thing is everything the doctors have available to teach them how to learn this potentially revolutionary device. And it is just not enough. First, virtually nobody reads it, because there just isn't the time when you do 4 surgeries a day. Second, and most importantly really, one has to understand that in the domain of brain surgery, there hasn't been a real revolution for about 4 centuries now. That's right, 40 years. And now this new device appears, Convivo, and it might be able to improve the process, sure, but for the doctors used to the legacy method, it just comes in and does it differently. They are willing to adapt because they want to do what is most promising for their patients, but there's just nothing and nobody to introduce them to this new way, to show them how it's done. Before we now take a look at how our team is working on solving this problem with our application, let me first hand it over to Matt and Diana, who will give you an even better understanding of our problem domain and the part that Convivo plays in it.
Okay, thank you, Mikhail. Let's take a look at normal brain surgery using Convivo, involving different actors, including the nurse, the surgeons, and the pathologists. So the nurse is responsible for setting up the Convivo in the operating room. When the surgeon starts the operation, then the nurse is responsible for applying some contrast agent into the patients until it is very clearly visible. Then the surgeon removes the brain tissue, but he wants to check whether the tumor is removed completely or not. Therefore, he checks the field on the Convivo. If the field is not clear, then the nurse will adjust the parameter of the image for the surgeon. So sometimes there is a foot control panel near the surgeons, but sometimes it is not connected. When it is not connected, then the nurse will help take the picture from the Convivo UI, and then the brain picture is passed to the pathologist for further evaluation. If the tumor is not removed, then the surgeons go back to remove the brain tissue again. Otherwise, the surgery is ended and the Convivo is turned off.
Thank you, Matt. Now let's take a look at the even bigger picture. We're in a hospital where we have a lot of staff members with different duties. Being open to innovative approaches, the hospital has a Convivo device. Therefore, each surgery on a patient that has a brain tumor is assisted by the device. The staff takes pictures of the patient's brain that are interpreted by pathologists and then stored after the patient, under the patient's medical history. But how can they work smoothly? They need to check the handbook. This handbook is structured in a lot of chapters that consists of several instructions. And an instruction can be a single step or a more advanced workflow that needs to be followed for a task to be performed. And now back to Michael.
Thank you, Diana and Matt. Now, the question remains, how can we support these different actors together to know how to use Convivo? With our application, MyConvivo, which bridges the gap between the conventional method of now and the new way of digital-assisted brain surgery using ZeissMED Convivo. As the saying goes, a MyConvivo trailer is worth 1,000 words, so please take a look.
Hey guys.
Hey Diana, good luck with the surgery.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, look, Diana is here.
And I thought we were quick.
Well, I actually finished an hour ago.
You what? But how?
Well, have you heard about the new ZeissMED device, the Convivo?
How did you figure out how to use it?
Oh, that's how it's done.
Easy. The next one?
Nice.
I don't have to learn all the time, do I?
With our application, MyConvivo, we want to assist everyone involved in performing a brain surgery in learning how to use Convivo. Our research showed the following requirements for each individual actor. These can be seen as the functional requirements for our application. We need to teach the nurse how to set up Convivo and how to operate its user interface to assist the surgeon during the operation. The surgeon then has to learn how to take pictures with Convivo. They have to have the right quality settings and show the relevant things so that the pathologist can then evaluate them. For that, the pathologist has to learn the difference between the new black and white pictures of Convivo and his common sight of colorful extracted cell tissue prepared to be examined under the microscope. Additionally, to improve the learning process, for each actor alike, we want to make it possible to search for content. And we want to implement quizzes as a way of interactive learning. As non-functional requirements for our application, we want to make it possible to not only learn when you have a Convivo device nearby, but also without the device, to support an on-the-go or on-the-couch learning experience. ZeissMED also wants us to provide high extensibility with our app so that they can use it as a basis to provide even more content or features in the future. So, knowing this, let's now take
Michelle, wait.
Hi.
Really good presentation, by the way.
Thanks.
I'm actually a pathologist, and I really liked this app.
Yeah, sure.
Could you maybe show me how it works?
No, because you know I'm still having this.
You know what? Hold that thought. I have to go to my train.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, Diana. Hi, Christina. Okay, you're also going to the hospital. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, learn, quiz. Learn, I guess. Set up Convivo, that's for the nurse. Image interpretation, yeah, that sounds cool. Oh, so this is how the images look like with Convivo. Will take some time to adjust to, I guess. And the okay, blood vessels here. Okay. So I see you're learning how to Convivo too? Yeah? Yeah, I was just on a presentation about that. Oh, let me show you how the search works. Okay. It's actually amazing. You can just type here, like directly nuclei, and you get your lesson already. Cool. Nice. Thanks.
Actually, girls, if you don't mind, I'm still in the middle of my presentation here.
Oh.
And you realize you're not really inside a train, right?
Oh my
So
God.
if you could please just leave.
This is so
There's
embarrassing.
the door.
So
Please
sorry.
get out. And thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Where was I? Right. So what's our status? Our most important achievement thus far is the implementation of a code framework to add learning lessons as a way to digitize the actual handbook. What do we want to show you next time at the client acceptance test? We want to add even more lessons to cover all the functional requirements for each actor. We want to enable these actors to choose their specific role to provide them with intuitive access to the content that's most important for them. We want to add quizzes, and we are thinking about using augmented reality to enhance the learning experience without the device present. But for now, I want to augment this presentation by handing it over to our customers, Kai Clemens and also Christopher Kersbach. Thank you guys for your ongoing support in this project, and thanks everyone in here for your attention.
Yeah, so wow, great team. I'm really proud on you, what you have done in the last weeks. And what we have to do now is going out of this room and talking about how we really can fulfill these requirements. You definitely have presented in the right way to make a smart way of education of our customers. So thank you guys and see you outside.